today it is January, which means it's time for December wrap-ups. In December, I read a lot of great books, I must say. They were all great, fantastic, every single one of them. So here we go. I'm just gonna show them one by one what I read in December 2015. The first book I read in December was The Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter. You know it. You've read it probably. I was the only one who hadn't read it yet, and it was time. So I finally read it, and it was so good! Oh my god, I just love reading these Harry Potter books, I have to say. It's magical. That's the perfect way to describe it. These books are magical, they're wonderful, they're full of magic and wonderful characters, and it's so much fun reading them because I grew up watching the movies. If you didn't know, I've mentioned it a few times lately, that I grew up watching the movies, so I didn't get the chance to read the books when I was a kid, and it's just fun comparing them, and I'm so happy that I'm reading them after I watch the movies, because then it doesn't ruin the movie for me, and the books, it doesn't ruin the books either. It's just fantastic all around, and I'm so enjoying myself, and I can't wait to continue on with 5, 6, and 7, and all that good stuff. The second book that I picked up in December is Landline by Rainbow Rowell, and the reason I picked this one up was because I knew I was getting Carry On for Christmas because I kind of forced it upon my mom to buy it for me. It was 40% off, so I was like, buy it now while it's on sale so you don't have to pay full price later for it. So I was determined to read all of Rainbow's books before I got Carry On because I wanted to feel accomplished once I finished Carry On and not feel like, oh, I still have 4 books of hers to read afterwards. So I had them all out of the way so I could enjoy Carry On to the fullest and not have to be like, oh, I still have more books of hers to read after. So it was just great, and I really enjoyed this one. I love the main character. She was a little bit stubborn, like all of Rainbow's books, except for Carry On. They're not really stubborn, are they? And it was just so good, and I enjoyed it so much, and I love the phone. The phone is so fun because you have this time-traveling phone, but she stays in the present, and her boyfriend is in the past, and she can't really tell him that, you know, she's her boyfriend, she's her girlfriend, his girlfriend, she's his girlfriend. My gosh, I can't speak. And it's just so much fun to see, like, how she would want to feel if she could be in the past again or in the present. I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but it's so much fun, and the way that it unraveled at the end was really fun too. I really enjoyed the whole book. It was super good. My next book was definitely in the spirit of Christmas. I started this book on December 12th all the way to December 24th. I made sure that I read a story a day up until Christmas Day, and it's from My True Love Gave to Me, edited by Stephanie Perkins and all these amazing authors right up here. In case you don't know, My True Love Gave to Me, it's a collection of 12 short stories by 12 different YA authors, and they're all really cute, and you have like all the little characters of the story right down there, and it's just so much fun and Christmassy and cute and love and fun, and oh, I have my bookmark still in here. There's something in here for you, and it's just so much fun, and there's like New Year stories, and it's just, it's so cute. All the stories are so cute, of course, because it's cute contemporary stories. The next book that I picked up in December was a reread for me, and I read this book last year in December, like in 2014 December, and I fell in love with the story, first of all. It's so good, and it's Just One Day. Oh my god, Just One Day is so fantastic. I love it. I relate to it so much. It's like my book. You know when you feel like a book is yours, like you really connect to it. Like you have all these books, but you feel like one of them is just made for you. Like the author knew you were gonna read it and you were gonna love it, and she just wrote it for you. This is the one for me. It's so good. It's so heartwarming, and it's a contemporary, but it's not like a cutesy contemporary. It's like a finding yourself contemporary. I say contemporary a lot. It's a finding yourself book, and it's just amazing, and I love the main character because she goes through so much character development in one book. It's almost 400 pages of pure gold, and it's just wonderful, and you gotta give it a shot, and I love it so much. Thank you, Gail Forman, for creating such a beautiful book for me. The last book that I read in December, it was my most anticipated present, let's say, and it's Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. First of all, just look at the beautiful cover, how beautiful it is. It's so pretty. It's Simon and Baz. You at Carry On and Rainbow Rowell. I can understand why Kat from Catty-tastic fell in love with this book. It's because it's so good. Rainbow Rowell should write the whole series of Simon and Baz Carry On. It's wonderful. I love it so much. It's like a Hogwarts feel type thing because they go to a magic school, but magic with CK, not with just a C. And they're magus, not wizards. And it's just full of goodness. And what's fun is you got two mortal enemies working together to fight for the greater good, and it's just so good, and I love the characters, and I love the story, and the ending was so surprising, and it was just really, really good. I give this 5 out of 5 stars, 10 out of 10 stars, 100 out of 100 stars if I could. While I was reading this book, I couldn't get Carry On by 5 Seconds of Summer out of my head. It's like the outer space / Carry On. It's so good, you know. The song is brilliant. It's like an a cappella, and I had it in my head the whole time while reading this book, and it was so good, and I loved it so much, and you really should check it out too, because it was so good, and it deserved to be read by everybody on the planet Earth, and also Martians. If Martians can read, they should definitely pick this one up too, because it appeals to everybody. So it's safe to say that in December, I had a super good reading month, so many good books, such a good time. You gotta go read them all if you want to have a good time. My favorite one, I think it's going to be, because I did already read Just One Day, I won't count it as my favorite book of the month. I will say Carry On was definitely my favorite book of the month. My new read for December. All these books, oh my god, they're like all contemporaries except Carry On. It was a very contemporary month for me in December. I had this feeling the whole month where I was like, I want to read contemporary books, and it's not even summer. Usually that happens during summer, right? But it's the middle of winter and I wanted to read contemporary books, so I guess we'll go with it. Let me know if you've read any of these books this month, and if you have a book that you want me to check out next month, let me know in the comments down below. I will definitely check it out, because who doesn't want to discover more books? So also don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. All the links are down below. I got Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads and Snapchat. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. The red button's just below this screen. It says subscribe. Just click it and you'll be subscribed forever and ever and ever. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!